Hello, parents of the class of 2022. This is a little bit about U.S. history for the year 2020 through 2021. I hope you're having a great evening or morning whenever you are reading this. So let's get started with, we'll kind of give some general class overview. I just want to begin by saying it's an honor, and I am very excited to be able to teach the class of 2022 again. Last year was absolutely awesome. I enjoyed it so much. Again, Bill Gollier. There's my email address, billgollier@seabearacademy.org. Cell phone number is 785-691-6392. Please reach out to me anytime you would like. I usually check my email until about 9 o'clock each night. And if you need to get a text, is probably the best way to reach me on my cell phone, but that will be great. But because I usually do not answer phone calls, I don't know the number, so just shoot me a text, but reach out anytime you'd like. We're going to be covering the years 1000 through 2021. I know that seems kind of crazy in U.S. history to 1000. We are going to talk about some of the empires and economic unit entities that were present in North America and even a little bit in South America before Afro-Eurasia contact with North and South America. First Afro-Eurasia contact since for 2 million years. Significant contact, I should say. So we're going to be covering quite a bit of territory. The textbook we're going to be reading is The American Pageant. Many have signed up for the electronic version. There is an electronic version of it, but I do have hard copy text if needed. I've given out 4 of those already. Primary sources, I've got several primary source collections that we will use throughout the year. So that is a general rundown. Looking at the themes for U.S. history, we're going to start, I start out with this with facts. Okay, the overall goal of this class is to teach facts. This is a groundwork U.S. history class. It is not truly a college level history class. This is a ground level. A lot of people have had U.S. history, but it's like in 8th grade. So present what happened from different perspectives, but be strong with the facts, even with those perspectives. Okay, and so I think the basic is to give the facts. And then when they get into college, they can use those facts, interpret them, go off in different directions, but then they'll have a background of the facts. But the themes we're going to be defining this year, we're looking at the facts through it. First of all, defining who's created equal. The quest for a multi-ethnic society, which is something that the United States has been attempting for over 260 years, failing miserably in some cases not. It's a very complicated, nuanced story. Looking at American national identity, what is the national identity? Can it hold together? Work exchange and technology, migration and settlement, politics and power, looking at America and the world, the geopolitics, geography and environment, as well as culture and society. So those are the themes we'll be looking at U.S. history through. The outline for first semester, we started this year looking at expectations. We'll talk about that a little bit later as well, but I started looking at the United States today. So we spent 2 or 3 days looking at the U.S. today, doing some source work. Then we'll get into period 1, which covers 1754, the idea of 3 old worlds created new. Period 2 is a little bit about the colonies themselves. Period 3 is 1754 through 1800. Period 4, 1800, 1848. And period 5, 1844 to 1877, which is the Civil War and sectionalism. We'll probably wind up spending more than 3 to 4 weeks on this because I really get bogged down with the Civil War. We'll also be doing first semester. There'll be some, for those in the honors, there'll be some different projects. If everything works out, we'll do Quantrill's Raid again, walk in November, we'll talk about Quantrill's Raid. We'll begin to talk about the research paper also this semester that's due in May. The second semester outline, we'll go with period 6, which is going to be the Gilded Age and industrialization. Period 7 will be progressivism, the Depression, the beginning of activist government, and World War. Period 8 will be 1945 1980, talking about the Cold War and civil rights. And then period 9 will be 1980 up through about, it should be 2021, Reagan to President Obama. And then we'll talk a little bit about President Trump. And the election of 2020 will be covering a lot this semester as well. I don't know if we'll get to the World War Memorial or not. Hopefully we'll get to go to the Truman Library for sure. And then, of course, the research paper due in early May. So that is kind of a rundown of what we're going to be covering. Like I said, over here in this last part, this should be President Reagan through President Trump, actually, because we will get up through today This semester, first semester, we'll be talking a lot about the 2020 election, for sure. So here's what Schoology looks like. You can see on here, if I can blow this up a little bit, but I don't think I can. If I can make it a little bigger, no, I can't. You've got my office hour link, the weekly projects, a weekly summary of what's going to be happening in class, as well as all the homework assignments will be in this folder here by week. This is the class expectations syllabus. All reading assignments and reading questions are in this folder. Any kind of the class questions and quizzes that we have are in this folder. All worksheets are here. PowerPoints will be pushed here. Any kind of source analysis we're doing in class will be here. I'm going to upload all the primary and secondary documents into here. There's also a chapter of all the summaries of each chapter and chronologies are in this folder. And then this is for the AP exam, those taking the AP exam, which we will be talking about next week, actually. Okay, so that's what the Schoology homepage looks like. Here's the calendar here, and they can click open that calendar whenever they want to and look at the whole calendar. All right. The first couple weeks, we started the class. We actually spent a little bit of time talking about class expectations in breakout rooms. There's a lot of discussion in this class, so I wanted to talk to them about what was expected of them, not only as well with each other, but with me as well. They went into breakout rooms. They did an introductory worksheet, which covered the years 2000 through 2020. And then this last Monday and Thursday, September 1st and September 4th, they're going to work on 2 primary sources, and we'll begin reading chapter 1. The first few weeks have been absolutely fantastic. I've enjoyed them very much, and I'm very much looking forward to the rest of the semester. Please reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. I'll be glad to answer anything that you have, and have a wonderful night, morning, day, whichever it is. Thank you so much.